teams have battled through the intensity continued to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught in the backfield. It's Leon. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Same tailback, another carry. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to pass. It's James. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That makes the score. Clemson, 7, Tennessee.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to pass here on second down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Leon. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. An important third down attempt for this offense. Keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's James. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? A quick throw out left, complete. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The Volunteers will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this one? We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Drop It's James. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's a good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gets rid of it on the move. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on.
Illegal forward offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's James. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. One back in the backfield. He won't get the carry. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Bringing pressure. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Powering through a tackle. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And the Vols will line up to put it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun running play call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking downfield, it's James. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
14, 10.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers power the football in their last possession. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's going to hand this off. First down, looking for more now. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's James. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. It was a first and 10 play. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Borrows will kick this away to begin the second half.
17, Clemson, 13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. To the air, it's James. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Makes a quick catch.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion sets up a third down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They're playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the move now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Back to throw. It's James. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The short completion to the tight end. The freshman brings him down quickly. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looks right for a quick completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great sweep. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Catch made on the out route. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that one straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Give it to the back again. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage, so the 22. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He puts it on the turf.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give...
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Run play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Bites off a defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is caught. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded with not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, but he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Turner trying to create good field position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
This is a crucial third down play to try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back, it's James. It's caught. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal to hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Leon.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
He escapes the pocket.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got room to run. Spins away from defenders. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And it's good right down the middle. And that ties the game. He could be. Overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play? Do you just wait for overtime? Or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have into a rhythm for sure.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. And the back now goes in motion. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout or we'll check it out. Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as we try to punch it in overtime. Defense is coming after him. Sacked on back-to-back plays. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake.
So this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage.